Greetings. My name is Michael Miller. This is a Michael Miller Pilates live broadcast out to my core new core students, you, who are interested in the notion that there might be an ideal within Joe's original work that is not only identifiable and understandable intellectually, but available sensationally as well. The point of Pilates being sensational. Okay, so, what a day. Thank you. Thank you for all your birthday wishes. It gives me great pause, and I think confidence to make this recording from all of the good vibe I get back from you. And so I just have 2 or 3 things today, and one is, in the thank you, it's such a privilege to be observed. It's such an honoring thing. It's such a make me real thing when you recognize me kind of thing. Being recognized. Something about that I think makes you more real as in the observer, which takes me to the point that observation in Michael Miller Pilates is the act or the capacity of observation. Therefore, the observer is spirit. In Joe's definition, body, mind, and spirit. That's just my view of it, and it puts you right in line with state-of-the-art physics. And combined with body, mind, and spirit as an achievable state of being in the body in the moment of the doing. The message to you as a core new core student and as someone seeking to survive as a Pilates instructor, I think it's not how much you know or how intuitive you are or how intuitive or how good a listener you are. If you don't have all 3 capacities cooking at once, you're into doing something other than seeking to completely coordinate body, mind, and spirit. And in Michael Miller Pilates, spirit is the observer. And so when it's your birthday, look at all the observation you get, all the recognition you get, and understand what that's like as an instructor for a student or a group of students or trainees or teachers, or organizations, however you want to smear that brush. So my third thing, what would I say? What would I say to you if you were sitting right there? That's always the tough one. And I realized that if you were sitting right across from me, like I'm speaking to you, I probably wouldn't be saying anything. Just meaning that I'd be so appreciating the moment that it would take me to listening to it, rather than being so bold as to press my view upon you in person. That's what I mean. But because this isn't in person, and I don't mean to press my view, but only share it, I can say to you that it seems that having turned such a significant age that in review I've spent most of my life traveling the world to meet you and to bring you my view of Pilates and my understanding of core new tension, which is above and beyond Pilates. It's a biomechanical thing in terms of how you engage your musculature to create a tension, blah, 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 core new tension. I'm sorry, that's, yeah. And in my notes, in terms of what would I say to you if you weren't right in front of me, but through this message, because you can listen to it if you want or not, the synthesis of reviewing the way I got to spend my life was in sharing my point of view about Pilates, and from that about core new tension and how to use core new tension to achieve my goals in Pilates and your goals in whatever other movement you're interested in. Make sense? In both of those cases, in one I'm pointing to the ideal in Joe's work. It's Joe's work. It's his ideal. It's his method. It's my interpretation of it, I think, as an ideal that makes it immortal in terms of Joe's original work, because the ideal that I'm using comes straight from his work. Assuming that work, Joe's original work, is everything is foundational to me from that. And out of all of that, blah, blah, is this notion that in the word spirit, body, mind, and spirit, that's the observer in physics that we know to be a capacity period. A capacity for humans, I think for life. But, so, just go to Joe's words. Keep your mind wholly concentrated on the purpose of the exercises as you perform them. See, that's the key. As you perform them. It's not what you think about before you move and then after you move. It's about the thinking that you're doing while you're moving that's attached to the listener, observer, the spirit of that whole thing. Paying attention, concentrating. Whatever rows you want to talk about, it's that capacity in the human that matters for me to survive or to promote myself as a Pilates instructor. To me, matters much more about that understanding of seeking to merge the body, mind, and spirit as three capacities into a higher state of coordination. And so it's so nice to have company of other people who are putting themselves out there. And I have to admit, in YouTube, I haven't put much out there for I've fallen to the ease of Facebook Live, and yet I missed yesterday's broadcast because the app that I use to encode the stream to you, I forgot to enter the address, and so the stream sort of went out to nowhere. Maybe the file, so I have to look at that. But it all comes down to the moment that you're in, and to be present in the moment that you're in. You can be doing anything or nothing, right? It's the notion as an instructor that you're seeking to get an individual to play Yoda to go into the cave of their sensation and have them feel their sensation and tell the difference, and from that take more control of their movement through space, their engagement with their body that hopefully takes their pain into a memory, and their enjoyment of their movement through space a true joy, right? Live doesn't live forever. 65 years, my gosh. And having established at least that milestone, it's nice to see a history that gives me pause, not pause, but reassurance and confidence that broadcasting to you through YouTube Live, that may spill over into Facebook and to wherever after, is merely the after effect to the intention of instructing. Actually, more teaching than instructing, because I'm asking you to use your mind in thinking about what I'm saying. But hopefully I'm directing your attention to the listener of sensation in order to take control. The core is a grip at the hip. That just look at all your anatomy charts. Look at anatomy. Look at cadavers. All of that musculature, that intricate evolution of musculature, in my point of view, is to accomplish the physical grip that stabilizes the energy which creates the grip. Therefore, the adductors, your inner thighs squeezing together, allows you to envelop the grip in a big way. So stomach, buttocks, and inner thighs create the muscle groups that allow you to envelop the grip at the hips. Sorry, too much gesture. Maybe not enough, I don't know. So really, no matter what else you teach, and no matter what your take is or your improv is on Joe and his work, the method and what you've been taught, and any of that, I would always ask you to take with you from Michael Miller Pilates, from me, my point of view of things, that spirit is a crucial capacity in the human that needs to be present in order to get the coordination of all three capacities: body, mind, and spirit. This is a lightning bolt coming from behind you. Came from somewhere, you don't know where, but it gives you a sense of something that exists before you, or your awareness of it. The listener, the observer, that which senses, the control, Alright, I think next broadcast, or whatever, I may be headed into more sign language. Because so many of my birthday wishes come in foreign languages to mine, not to them. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, I've started already. Live doesn't live forever. See behind the curtain. Read between the lines. Add two and two. Direct your thinking. And ending with word spirit. Geist is spirit. In German, Geist means spirit. And in a good mind's eye, or in a good in a good German dictionary, Geist points to one's mind's eye, the observer.